Oh, yeah. It looks like a monstrosity, but whatever. It's going to get the job done. What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Let's Play for Space Engineers. And I've done a lot of stuff off camera. I feel fearful that I might have done too much off camera, but I don't think so. And I'm going to bring you guys up to speed. All right, number one, I do have the big ship. I forget what I named it. Whatever the hell that ship's called. Yeah, I never named it. Did we name that? I think we named that, but that's neither here nor there. My drill ship. That thing has been doing work, and I set it up to go for ice. Okay, so normally I would come up here to look for ice, but I've got a different way to look for ice. This is how I look for ice. Hell yeah, boy! We got some freaking LCDs up here. We've got items containing ore. We've got cobalt. 110k out of 100k. Ignore the percentages in the out of 100k. That really doesn't matter. What matters is the first number. All right, we have 110k cobalt ore. We have 1.2 million ice. 10,000 platinum, 22,000 stone. Down here we have ingots. We have 38,000 ingots of cobalt, 336 ingots of gold, iron, nickel, platinum, silver, silicon, and stone. By the way, that stone down there is gravel. All right. Now over here we have a auto crafting thing set up. All right. So I have this set up, right? These are the current amount of stuff I have for all these items, and this is the amount I want, and it will automatically craft until I have everything I want. Now some of these are not being crafted because I don't have the resources. What am I missing? Silver. Yeah, silver is the big thing I'm missing because I was trying to make whatever this thing is. Oh, that's healing stuff. So, yeah, so this thing's going to go ahead and craft a bunch of stuff, and that's the way it's going to go. That's freaking awesome. How did I set all that up? It's too complicated to go through right now. I will just tell you that you put down an LCD, all right, and these are my LCDs. You have to, in order to get the LCDs into the program, you have to type exclamation. Can I type anywhere? Hold on, let me see if I can type anywhere. Yeah, in order to get them in there, you type exclamation point II, not capital. I don't think it matters, but exclamation point IIM dash inventory. Okay, and that will set them up to, the way I have them set up right now. That's not about the auto crafting. That's about the little things to tell you know, the readouts to tell you what you have. After a couple seconds, it'll automatically switch to this, and then if you go to custom data, you can do ore single line, right? Or ingot single line. Okay. And then after that, you just kind of mess around with the font size. I feel like 1 works fine. I made the color different because white was kind of, weird, hard to look at. And that's the way I set all that stuff up. It's pretty, oh my God. I turned off my base. There we go. Freaking Y key. Yeah, so that's the setup right there. And that thing is freaking awesome. All right. So what are we going to be doing today? Today, we are going to come all the way out here. And we're going to take a look at this big freaking building I made out here. What is this all about? Well, first of all, I want to bring to your attention that this building is connected with merge blocks, okay? It's also got airlocks, all right? I think you know where we're going with this, all right? And then over here is going to be the, I'm calling this the medical room. It's going to be, this room is going to have medical stuff, respawn stuff, and probably food. All right, so right now I just have these things sit down. These medical stations are, I think, just for looks as far as I can tell. I don't know if there's anything you could do with them, but as far as I can tell, these things are just for looks. And this one right here is the medical room, which is going to allow me to actually... Oh, I can't even finish this because I don't have the silver. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. All right, well, I'll work on that off camera. But yeah, that's going to be the medical room. And I got oxygen tanks over there. And then what we're going to do is we are going to build this building, and we're going to launch it into space today. All right, is that going to be successful? I don't know. I've never done this. I have no idea how it's going to work. I have no idea how I'm going to do it. But what we're going to do is we're going to throw thrusters on this thing. We're going to launch it into space. We're going to look for an asteroid, and we're going to park it next to an asteroid. Basically, what I want to do is I want to like pick an asteroid, a pretty big asteroid, preferably with something interesting on it, iron, cobalt, something like that. And I want to like build a little base starting on the asteroid, and I'm going to clip this into it. And then this is going to be basically, it's going to be a space station. All right, and I'm going to do it in pieces. Now, why would you do it in pieces? You don't need to do it in pieces, right? There's nothing in the game that says you have to do it in pieces. As a matter of fact, doing this stuff in pieces is probably doing it the harder way. But I also feel like it's doing it the more realistic way, the way we do it in real life. And I think that's really, really freaking cool. And I think if you're doing something fun, you know, then, I mean, that's it. You're just supposed to have fun. So if bringing this thing up and building it piece by piece is fun for me, that's what I'm going to do. So I think what I want to do now is I want to finish up the walls. And I'm going to put all of the... I don't even know what I'm going to use to get this thing into space. Should I use hydrogen only? Should I... Also, why are ion thrusters good? I was looking at ion thrusters. They seem pretty weak. Is it just because they're super duper efficient and that makes them like really good? What makes ion thrusters good? Because I thought that was like the end all be all for space, but I don't know. They like I was looking at the output on them and they seem pretty weak. Or maybe I'm missing something. Let me know about ion thrusters because I am going to be looking for not plutonium but uranium. And you guys told me uranium is not on the moon, so thank you for telling me that, so I don't waste my time. So we won't be going to the moon right now. And I want to be doing the quest, but we're not going to be doing that either because I want to get the space station started. I have a lot of different rooms I'm going to build on the space station. I'm not really sure how I'm going to build it yet. Originally, I was going to put a landing pad right in the middle and then just build rooms out of the landing pads, like, you know. But if I'm going to be building on the side of an asteroid, which I kind of want to do, it might not be set up to do that the way I want it to. So I'm going to have to kind of call an audible on that and see where we can go with it. But I have an idea. I like the best builds in these games. You know, you have an idea and you just kind of roll with the punches and see where the game takes you. That's how we get our best builds. So... yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put all the stuff on that I'm like there's gonna be stuff on this building that I don't want on the building, but I need it to get into space. I'm thinking a hydrogen tank. You know what else we should do? We should put down some batteries. Let's do that right now. Batteries. We won't have batteries in here either. I'm just putting batteries in here specifically to get us into space. And I'll probably put, I don't know. 3 should be plenty. 3 should be plenty. I don't know if I want to use the hydrogen thrusters only, or if I want to set up atmospheric thrusters to get me into space and then use the hydrogen in space. I'm not really sure. But the hydrogen tanks will go on the ceiling. And other than that, I think I know how to do this, but I don't know, man. This is all really new to me. So it should be a lot of fun either way. Alright guys, this is taking a while, but we're getting it done. We are getting it done. Let's look for a hydrogen tank, because we're definitely going to need hydrogen thrusters in space. And we're just going to put that on top. And the reason we're going to put that on top is because we're just going to break it off later. It doesn't matter. It's not like supposed to be anything permanent. It's going to come in from there. This is on all 4 sides, right? Okay. I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Because why the heck not? I'm going to need some steel plates. I had to go and get some silver for those medical components, so I went out and did that. Hopefully we have enough for that. That would be wonderful. We need to get a hydrogen. We also need to pipe stuff into this place. So yeah, this is going to be very, very challenging. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that open so we can pipe stuff down into there. And oh, you know what? Now, you know what I'm going to do? Put that back. What we're going to do is we're just going to put a storage container on top. Should we put a big one? They're not called storage containers. They're called cargo. We can't put a medium. It's got to be either large or small. Yeah, let's put a large. The hell with it. We're going to want to bring stuff up here for sure. We need interior plates for that. We're going to be wanting to bring a lot of stuff up from this, you know, base up into space. I'll decide what I want to bring up into space, really, but we're going to bring some stuff into space. That's for damn sure. I gotta figure out what I want to bring first. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. I'm probably gonna be like, oh, I gotta bring this, and that, and then I'm gonna forget, you know, whatever the other thing is. But it's all good. First time doing this. It's a lot of fun though, man. I have a good time with this stuff. So there we go. We get the fuel thing right there. Okay, so that's storage and fuel. Now, what kind of thrusters are we gonna use? Do we want to just use hydrogen? I think we're gonna use. I don't know, man, because the hydrogen thrusters, I don't want to throw away ice, but I do have a lot of ice. Oh, this thing's also going to need an H2O2 generator on the roof. Okay, H2, O2H2, whatever. You get what I'm saying. We're going to need a generator here. No, actually, yeah, that's the H2O2. Yeah, we're gonna put that's where the ice goes. Okay, so we could put that right here. Make sure that's facing that way. There we go. That should be pretty good. And then we pipe the ice into here. The ice goes into there and then into that. All right. And we might want to put multiple of these in here because they are pretty slow. What am I doing? They're pretty slow at, you know, doing that thing with the ice. Now, if these two are right next to each other, will they work with each other? I think they will. So I'm going to put them right next. Actually, you know what? I'll put one right there. And then I'll put one right here. Yeah, that'll work. And then one right there. We'll put 3 on here. Alright. Nope, that's not the way I want it. I want it like that. Did I put this one down right? I don't think I put that one down right. Number 8, because I want... Yeah, pipe in through the front, pipe out through the back. That should work. Now we need some thrusters. Alright, like I said, I'm going to use the atmospheric thrusters because, you know, I don't know. I know they work. We should also put a generator on this thing. A hydrogen engine. And we'll put that on the... I'm going to put everything on the roof. The hell with it. Alright, so hydrogen engine. We should put a... let's put a couple of them on there. There we go. Again, everything on the roof's going to be taken out. So, thrusters. Alright, large atmospheric. What the hell? Atmospheric cage. Jeebus. Now, I have no idea how many of these I'm going to need. So this should be pretty fun. Probably get some failures here, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. Oh boy, how the hell am I supposed to... lock on, please. See, when it's locked on, I'm too close. Nope. There we go. Like that. I'm going to put one in each corner. This thing's going to be heavy. I hope 4 of these will be enough. I think they will be. I mean, these things are freaking strong. And this thing isn't that big, honestly. You know what? This might be overkill. But the cool thing is I get 100% of the resources back, I think. So that is wonderful. It doesn't take anything too crazy. Although it is going to take a lot of build. That might be all the upwards thrust we need. All right, so we are going to need some upwards thrust. That's going to be something that's going to work in space. So we will put some large hydrogen thrusters on here as well. Again, all these thrusters are coming off. They're not staying on here, you know. So yeah, okay, so I can go in there. All right. Pipe it in through that way. Yep. Are they big on all 4 sides? They are. Okay, great. So all we have to do is make this thing face downwards. Easier said than done. All right, guys, is this gonna work? I don't freaking know. I've got this pipe going into the main storage unit, which is going to feed into the O2H2 generators, which is going to make hydrogen into this tank. I think I've got a hydrogen thruster pointing in each direction. I mean, I don't know. I think this thing is going to be okay. I really don't know, though. This is way out of my wheelhouse. Now, I know I have to hook up all the hydrogen stuff together, and I will do that. I've also got some of these hydrogen engines there for electricity. And, yeah, I mean, I think this is going to work, but it's going to take a long time to build, so I will come back when it's, probably come back when it's complete. Well, I had every intention of only coming back when this thing was complete, but, man, it is taking forever. So, but I am making some progress here, and it looks like I think it's going to work. I think I might have gone overboard with the thrusters, maybe. I don't know. But I have the stuff, so the hell with it. I'd rather go overboard than have the damn thing crash, and I have to redesign it. I went ahead and used these conveyor junctions instead of tubes because it's just quicker. It's just easier and quicker to put that stuff down. I think all of these hydrogen thrusters should be complete. Now, let's come on in here. And let's take a look. I put a gravity generator over here, turned it off because obviously we don't need it right now. Got a control thing here. Large hydro. Okay. There we go. And base thrusters. Doesn't matter if that like is really what they are. I simply just need something so I know where to find this stuff. Why isn't it saving it? That's the second time in a row it hasn't saved it. What am I missing? Must be missing something obvious. Large hydrogen thrusters. All right, straight across here. I've got them all. How about liftoff? I'll just call it liftoff. I don't know if that worked. Liftoff. Nope, didn't work. I don't know what's going on with those. That's kind of annoying. Man, that's actually really kind of weird. Why isn't that working? I have no idea. I can't put these large hydrogen thrusters into a group, which is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm not lying. It's really going to be a pain in the ass. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go to large hydrogen. I'm going to have to turn them on one at a time. And it doesn't tell me. What am I? You know what really bothers me is I'm probably missing something incredibly obvious. And you guys are going to tell me. And I'm going to facepalm so hard I'm going to give myself a nosebleed. All right, guys, I've done quite a lot of work here. And I think we are probably just about ready to go. Now, I'm a little bit worried about space pirates. So I did put some Gatling guns on top. All right. This is why, not using pipes is better. Use the conveyors, because you can put Gatling guns anywhere you want or anything else you want. It's pretty nice. Just doesn't look as good as pipes. But I do have some Gatling guns on there. Oh, also, I made myself a little connector and put the ship here. As I was building this thing, I was thinking to myself, okay, you go to space. How the hell are you going to get home, numbnuts? So, yeah, there's that. Right. I also had some problems with canvas being taken out of the ship, even though it wasn't supposed to be. So I kind of, I'm going to hold some canvas because it's very important to have canvas to get back to. Well, actually, if this thing's not loaded with materials, canvas probably isn't that important, but whatever. It's neither here nor there. This thing is completely built. I did put another hydrogen thruster on the bottom. Right. And I also put inside something else I was forgetting. All right, so we're going to come inside and check it out. All right. What are those? Are those RCS? I forget what they're called in this game. Gyroscopes, RCS, whatever. I think they're RCS in Empyrean, or maybe they used to be, and they're not anymore. Honestly, I don't remember. But I think we're ready to go. Now, the only problem with the Gatling guns is we don't have any ammo for them because I have not farmed magnesium. So, if I go to space and I get shot down and killed, I'm just gonna reload. So, I'm going to do this. Now, I would love nothing more than to wait another hour to get the magnesium and make the bullets and, whatever. But this video has already taken me multiple hours. I don't even want to look to see how many. I love this game, though. I really do. And as long as people watch it, I'm going to consider that a win. All right. So one thing we need to do before we try and take off is come on over here. And I'm also going to want components. Why don't I grab some components as well? Because I'm going to want to make lights once I get into space. I could make them right now, but I don't know. I'm just going to wait until I get into space because the hell with it. There we go. All right, so what we need to do before we take off is we need to disconnect these bad boys. Okay. And then we're going to come on down here. Now, there's a little list I have to do. Little checkpoint list. Now, you don't need to close these, but I'm going to anyway because that's cool. I don't have the oxygen pumping in this place anyway. Wait, if I'm doing H2O2... Hold on a sec. Hold on, really quickly. If I'm doing H2O2, I should be able to just put this right down into there, right? No. Well, maybe. No, I don't think it's not ready. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll mess around with the oxygen later. Right now, I just want to get to space. And then, it's going to be a process. So there we go. Okay. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to sit down and we are going to save the game. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we got a little check. Actually, we don't really have much of a checklist. All we have to do is make sure the batteries are good to go. Take off. Battery takeoff. Auto. Everything else should be good to go, I think. So now what we do is, here you go, guys. The moment of truth. Let me adjust myself in my seat. Get all ready to go here. Merge block. Disconnect. And let's go to space. I had to add extra batteries as well. And just, this doesn't seem like I'm going up quickly enough. Let's just go ahead and kick in the hydrogen thrusters. There we go. Now we're going to space. Hell yeah, we are. Look at those Gatling guns looking around for stuff. Too bad I don't have anything to shoot at. Or anything to shoot with, I mean. Alright, so let's take a look at this bad boy. Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah. It looks like a monstrosity, but whatever. It's going to get the job done. Alright, now there's two mistakes I made before I took off. Number one, you can see my ship is fighting against, the upward thrust. Which, it is what it is. And what else? Oh, yeah, the other thrusters aren't on right now, but that's okay. Not really a problem. Should be alright. Alright, let's do this. And we are going like a bat out of hell at 300 meters a second, and we are 12,000 meters up. And now the atmospheric thrusters have ceased working a while ago, but that's okay because these hydrogen thrusters are really powerful. With the hydrogen mod I have and the amount of ice I have, I mean, like when I left the base, I had like 2 million hydrogen. It was crazy. The only reason I didn't get more is because, or 2 million ice. And the only reason I didn't get more than 2 million ice is because I didn't have any room for it. All right, there we go. We're at 24,000 meters up, and we're still going at 431 meters a second. Now, I've noticed with this thing that you notice I'm stuck at 431 meters a second. I wonder why. Is there maybe my speed mod has a max of 570 whatever for small ships and 431 for big ships? That's what I'm thinking. This thing's considered a ship, I think. I don't know. Somebody said you're supposed to go into some kind of grid thing and tell it that it's a ship, but I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the thrusters now, and we are going to go to large thrusters. No, large hydrogen thrusters. There we go. And we're going to turn them all on. Okay. Now we should be slowing down very slowly. We could always turn around if we want to slow down faster, but I think this is okay. We are now out of Earth's gravity well, and we are good to go. We are in space! All right, so I think the next thing I want to do, and it's not going to get to it this video, but I think the next thing I want to do is find an asteroid to live near, and, you know, I don't know. This base might end up being too big to be near an asteroid. I want to live near an asteroid no matter what, so I can mine it. So, oh, look at that right there. It's over there. Hold on. Nothing that I can see right now. All right, we need to slow this thing down. That would be pretty good. That would have been a good place to live. But whatever. We'll look around. I'd like to find just a big thing of asteroid to live near. I mean, who knows? Maybe we could just make our... Maybe we can make our... Ooh, do you think it's possible that I could make the Castiel space station mobile? Like, permanently mobile? By the way, I'm going to turn around and slow this down faster. Okay, so we want to go directly away from Earth to slow down. There we go. Now we're slowing down fast. Okay, looking good. That's a big-ass asteroid over there, man. We should go over there and check that out. Let's see how maneuverable this thing is. 10... Yeah, it's slow. It's slow. But what I could always do is, I could do this, point to the direction I want to go in, and then simply do that. It's still pretty slow, but... Alright, turn off the inertial dampeners and let's go. Now, what happens if I get out of my seat while I'm moving? I think nothing good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of mess around in space for a little bit. And then because I'm going to reload the game probably no matter what. Maybe not. Maybe I won't reload the game. Maybe I'll just stay in space. I haven't really decided yet, man. This is, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here, literally. Okay. Can we go near that thing, or... Let's go a little bit faster. Should put some more hydrogen engines on this thing. Can I point towards that thing? It doesn't seem like it's letting me. It's not really easy to fly this thing. It's not a ship. It's not a ship cage. All right, let's wait until we're stopped completely. And there we go. All right, we are stopped completely, and here we are in space. Yeah, you gotta be careful because I don't have any gravity, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back in my seat, and I'm going to find the gravity generator, gravity generator, and turn it on. Now we should have some gravity. There we go. All right, how about that, huh? Now we're only gonna have as much gravity as we have power, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. We might have to look into solar panels, I think, and also we can do the old ice into electricity trick, because I have that. And let's go outside. Is there oxygen in here? There shouldn't be. It's kind of weird. It looked like the oxygen was going out, but there shouldn't be any oxygen. Alright, and here we are. Oh man, that's freaking awesome, dude. Holy crap. That is so cool. And we got our hydro thrust right there. And I wonder, is that asteroid? I'm going to go see what's over here. Just because I'm curious. I'm going crazy. I'm going so fast. All right. Take out the drill. And you got to get really close to the ores when you're using the drill. Look like there's... Yeah. I should probably brought the hydro thrust over here. Careful. Yeah. Oh, man, look at that. I can actually see my base. Is that my base? Oh, maybe I can't see my base. I seem to have misplaced my base. I seem to have misplaced my base. If you get too far away from the hydro thrust, or basically anything, you won't be able to see it. How can I, guys, how can I set it up so I can see my ships and base from farther away? Because I'd really like to be able to. No, I thought there was a chance I might have lost it here, but that's okay. I don't really care. I'm probably just going to go back down. I think it was this way. It's got to be this way. Where else it would be. Anyway, guys, if I find my base again, if I find the Castiel space station, I will stay in space. If not, I'll just reload the game. It's not really a big deal. Either way, guys, I think this has been pretty successful, and I'm very happy with it. If you had ever joined the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.